very good to be back in Marrakesh. Last year we talked about your online reputation, so I'm sure if we would check everybody on Google today, it would be impeccable. So because we've done that last year, this year we would like to talk to you about content creation and storytelling. And we're going to do so by sharing 3 cases and focus on 3 aspects that we think are crucial if you want to connect to your audience. The first one is be relevant. Don't talk about your product. The second one is use emotions. Don't just push information. And the third one, last but not least, get personal. So this was all about repositioning the hotel from 5-star luxury to a friend with local knowledge. Because normally, how do hotels communicate? We have 4 conference rooms with 170 seats each. Boring, that's information. How does a friend with local knowledge communicate? They say, while you are in Abu Dhabi for the conference, why don't we organize for you to make a lap on the yacht circuit? So we're moving from giving information about hotel rooms, about restaurants, about conference rooms, to sharing an experience, sharing a story. And actually what happens here is something that happens in our brain. We all, or at least most of us, have a left and a right brain. The left brain is about ratio. The right brain is about emotion. The left brain processes information. The right brain processes stories. And research shows that the left brain of facts can only change attitude. But stories and emotions can change behavior. And that's what we want, being a brand. So if we look at the methodology that we used here, it's actually the first thing that we ask, okay, what's the message that you want to convey? And in the case of Kempinski, it was, we are a friend with local knowledge. The second question is, okay, to whom do you want to tell this message? We already saw the guests of the hotel as being one of the target groups, but they have another target group, which are travel professionals. And where and when can we reach those people? At travel fairs. So what we did is we developed a tool for Kempinski, which is a book. And the book has all the stories of the experiences we had and telling the stories of the destinations. So besides giving information about the hotels, which they of course do, like all the hotels do, they're also giving stories, which means that they're targeting the right side of the brain. Okay, so the second case is a project we did for Brazil. Meet Mauricio. Mauricio is the president of Apex. What's your message? Mauricio says, well, we have to improve the image of the Brazilian food industry. We have to move from bulk to brands. So I said, okay, I get it. And who's your target audience? Well, Mauricio said, food professionals, but worldwide. Okay, and where and when are we going to reach those people? On food fairs, all around the world. So I said, well, Mauricio, no worries, leave it up to us. We'll come up with a plan. And this is the plan. So here we are on the food fair in Sao Paulo, and the brand has been launched, the products have been presented, and then the question was, okay, but how are we going to convey the message? How are we going to share the stories with the food professionals? So again, we developed a tool, but it's a book with the stories of the people behind the products. So here, for example, this is Liana, the coffee producer, and we wrote her story. And again, this is more than just a book, because we included augmented reality and the interviews with the people we did. And we have an example because we worked with the food design agency on the project we did in Brazil. And we challenged them to be human, because this is what their website looked like, which is a methodology, another methodology, and a model. And we said, why don't we completely change this and make it human? We use the same content, but we make it human. So the question is, would you like to connect with this agency? Or would you connect with this agency? And it's not to say that you should not give information, but we strongly believe that you should start with a story, by introducing people.